Hi, welcome to this week's edition of theRant. I'm George.
Drew.
Chris.
So this week, starting it off with some movie news. Got some images coming out for Ghost Rider movie.
We got one image.
Okay, one image.
It's a great image.
There was another one of Nicolas Cage. I think it was on like Bleeding Cool or something.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Him sitting
it was just Nicolas Cage with a hairpiece.
But the Ghost Rider image was nice. And
Much
just
better.
from that, I'm already happy to see better than the first one.
Much better.
Much better than the first one. And then the next images, Batman.
Bane, I'm a little disappointed in the look. I think it's still going to be good. It's just the look is missed the mark.
But if you go by Bane from the comic to what Chris Nolan wants to do, I can wait because I don't think he's going to be the steroid enhanced.
No, he's not, and I'm okay with that. I understand that. He's not going to make him over the top. He's going to try and make him real, make him work. But the mask he's wearing just.
Well, the overall look is just not Bane, so it's just,
yeah.
I don't know.
I can get
where
over
he
it.
got it from.
I think I'll get over it the more the closer we get to the movie, or like when I'm watching it, I'll be fine. Because I didn't think Heath Ledger was going to do squat for Joker.
And that's why I'm not really.
Yeah,
that's why
I
I'm not
know.
holding any judgments
I probably
right now.
shouldn't
I'll
say anything.
Just wait, but
yeah.
I am excited that they did show Batman in the fight with Bane.
Yeah. Yep. Did you? No, you didn't. You didn't see it this week.
What?
Thundercats is back.
Oh!
So excited. I like where they're going with it. Now, are they gonna? Do you think they're gonna end the season with them leaving the planet?
No, I think they're
You
going to
think they're
stay.
just gonna keep it there?
Third
Okay.
Earth is going to be the setting. That's where the Thundercats are set. Because when I first watched it, I thought this was after the original, but it comes to be. I think it's its own set. So
Yeah,
I think Third Earth is Thundera.
Okay, cool. The only one thing I noticed is from knowing the other series, the '80s run, is that when Grun comes back, I'm like, he's bad.
He's a bad guy.
He's gonna mess some things up, and then he
a bad
does.
guy.
It was kind of cool.
How did you feel about the animation?
It's okay. I mean, it's definitely updated. It's better than the '80s version, which I still like. I even busted out the old box set and was watching
Check it out.
Yeah. This week on the pull list, Flashpoint 4. Thoughts?
I liked it.
Why did you like it?
One, I liked the end of it. I don't know if we can really spoil anything.
Spoiler alert.
Death of old Billy.
He took it right in the chest.
Wonder Woman, ruthless.
I know.
No pity on kids.
She needs to be like that in the New 52, man. I would read that book, and Brian Azzarello's writing it. It could happen. I really enjoyed the way they did Captain Marvel in this.
I did too.
It was the family. They all had to say it in unison and stuff.
Like I said, I enjoyed the part. I did think a little bit at the beginning of it. For me, it started a little slow.
It definitely started slow.
But right when the end, when they actually got into the fight with Aquaman and Wonder Woman, it picked up. And like I said, the ending really just took it for me.
Yeah, the art's still good, and that's leading right into the New 52. I mean, some of the books are going to be good, but I think overall it's gonna pay off. What I think is the best miniseries of the Flashpoint bunch. We've seen the last installment of Batman.
That is excellent. Actually, the whole overall read of it, great. 1, 2, and 3.
Thomas Wayne, I would be 100% okay with
if he was
Batman. And they kept
Martha Wayne as the Joker.
That would, well, I mean, you'll have to read this and see what happens. Bit of sad farewell to Secret Six.
Sad but great. It was a great end.
It was a fit in for this book. Had a great run. It's a good run, kid.
Yeah,
it was 3 years.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it.
Gonna miss it. Well, a little bit more if you count the miniseries. I didn't see Six Degrees of Devastation, but if you haven't read any of those, go out and get them because one of the greatest books DC's done.
And like I said, it was a fitting end for the group, and kind of made Bane a little of a badass at the end of it.
Yeah, sure did. I hope they're doing things with him in Batman, and/or that we'll eventually get a Secret Six down the line. Hopefully, Heroes for Hire. I haven't read it. I'm gonna put it on my list because DNA. You can't go wrong with DNA. The art, on the other hand, yeah, don't quit your day job. I hope that's not your day job. Moon Knight #4.
I haven't been keeping up with Moon Knight, so
He's
I can't say anything on it.
Alex Maleev's art. I have accused him of getting a little lazy with like some Daredevil panels and some other stuff because he can do it digitally and he can just like alter stuff and zoom in and change the angles and try to make it look different. But I mean, I'm sure I'm not the only one who's caught on to it. But anyways, in this, it's really good. Echo calls the new Avengers mansion, and she's talking to Miss Marvel, and Echo is deaf, by the way. But they talk about that and make fun of it too. But she's trying to find out why a Cap validates him so much, and then Miss Marvel's explaining to her, and then she asks anybody if they've dated him, and Luke Cage goes nope, and Wolverine goes nope, and Spider-Man responds a little bit, and that's one of the funniest parts of the book. It was really good. My indie not pick of the week would be Robert Kirkman and Rob Liefeld's The Infinite.
Why?
Now, are you hating because of Robert Kirkman actually wrote something bad, or because Liefeld is actually drawing?
Both. I feel Robert Kirkman dropped the ball in this one a little bit. I don't know if it's kind of like how I accuse like Bendis or maybe Johns every once in a while of writing too much stuff, and it's just like it kind of gets watered down after a while. And I think that's what happened here. I don't think it's good at all. If you want to read a good time travel book, read Red Wing by Jonathan Hickman, who does a much better job than Robert Kirkman. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Robert Kirkman sucks. I love Robert Kirkman. I'm saying Rob Liefeld sucks that much harder. He still hasn't learned how to draw. Everybody is disproportionate, like out of this world. Like stuff just doesn't line up, and people like to walk with their thighs rubbing and stuff. And the cod piece is like, that's just absurd. I know that's the stupidest thing to be complaining about, like Colossus's height.
Well, no, I mean, but the problem is that it's been going on
And
for
this,
almost 30 years now.
this right here.
On the same crap.
Why the hell would you be shooting like this with both of your legs together like
yeah.
this, and then you're doing this? It just doesn't make sense.
You would
Rob
not.
Liefeld, quit, please. Get a hold of Cliff Rathburners, somebody that can maybe help you out, because I would not want to show people that.
Go back to doing button-fly jeans commercials.
Yeah, because I know younger, more people can draw better than him. There's got to be somebody out there.
You could go to like a junior high
Yeah.
school art class and find something better.
I could probably draw better with my left hand.
I could draw better. That's not true, but it could be.
That's what to find out.
No, I mean, like, remember that one time we were making the 3D terrain for the HeroClix and like 5
You
seconds.
super glued your fingers together?
I super glued a tree to my hand, so I'm about as artistic as a retarded monkey, but
I'd pay to see that.
yeah, whatever.
Huge news. I don't know how much you guys have been following it.
Who
But
hasn't been following it?
I know, especially at this point, and it leaked early. Ultimate Fallout 4 introducing the new Spider-Man, half black, half Hispanic. What are your takes?
It's the Ultimate Universe. They can do whatever they want, and it's very creative, I think.
It shouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It shouldn't matter, and that's the problem. Is everyone on blogs and stuff is just being racist? It's uncalled for.
Silly.
It's so uncalled for. And then everyone else to be like, oh, it's like Glenn Beck, for instance, who's just crazy out of his mind. Is like, it's because of Michelle Obama and this or that, and no, it's not.
Nobody's worried about whether the story's going to be good.
I know.
Let's worry about the writing and
But-
the art on it first.
But let's be honest, it's gonna be good.
It's
Bendis. Come on.
and for what I'm read from that,
Ultimate
it's already
Spider-Man's
on a
his
good
bread and
start.
butter.
So it's a good start from what I read in that because it was funny.
It was funny. In
So-
bad taste. That's all we can say. Just read it.
But
It's like
like I
6
said,
pages.
why making a big deal about it when that should be like the least?
It is the least of the worries, and they wanted with Ultimatum. I was reading some stuff on Bleeding Cool Newsarama that Bendis actually wanted to not Bendis. Quesada wanted to have him end Spider-Man in Ultimatum, but Bendis was like, and this just shows how much pull he has. No, I got some stuff I got to do with him first. So they just moved along. They let him do his stuff, and finally they found a place to end it. And so now they're finally replacing him.
Which I'm glad because Ultimatum wasn't great. So I'm
Yeah,
glad
well,
they-
that's Jeff Loeb. I mean,
Well, I'm glad they did not offer him in that crappy storyline and let him do something
yeah, like
better.
drown him like they did Daredevil.
Right.
It's really good. It's a sign of things to come. They're doing great things with the Ultimate Universe, starting with Ultimate Spider-Man #1. It's going to be good. I highly recommend checking this out. I'm going to do something a little different this week. My retro pick of the month. I'm going to go with Amazing Spider-Man 30, JMS. This is also almost similar to Ultimate Spider-Man a little bit. This story, with introducing the totems, was setting up maybe a potential to replace Spider-Man and just show that, you know, it can be somebody else under the mask. It doesn't always have to be Peter Parker. Problem with that is Joe Quesada is crazy and makes a lot of bad decisions. And he wanted to introduce Mephisto, and this shows how much pull JMS had, which was none, because he wanted his name pulled off of some of those stories, and they did not let him. But if you want to read some really fantastic, amazing Spider-Man, start right here. That's my pick.
All right, so last week we talked about the return of the Marvel Legends, and this week we're going to talk about the possible doom of the DC Universe line.
Possibly, because apparently they have not renewed the license yet, and it is up in January when Marvel Legends starts. And I think that's kind of funny because as soon as Marvel Legends died, they started DC Universe Classics. Now, if DC Universe Classics dies, they're going to start Marvel Legends back up, which is okay with me on my wallet, which is fine. But, I just think it's kind of funny.
I'm happy that they're doing Necron. Great. Love the figure. But the set that is in, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's Zoom, Green Arrow, Red Arrow, Hawk, and Dove.
Which makes no sense.
Hawk, Dove, and Green Arrow, Brightest Day. Okay, it still kind of ties in.
I would say that if they do a variant on at least one of them as a White Lantern, I would give it that. But they're not in White Lantern outfits. They're just in...
No, they're in regular, Classic.
Yeah. But why put Necron in that when a couple series before they had the Blackest Night, Brightest Day figures when Necron would work?
Yeah, and if Necron's not the Build-A-Figure and they put somebody else in, then I could see that being okay, but it doesn't make sense. And I know not always, their releases aren't always making sense because they've slowly trickled out Metal Men, which they haven't finished yet, and slowly trickled out Secret Six members, which, by the way, I got to buy a special edition one, not a part of DC Universe Classics, to get the Catman. It's in the new previews, yeah. It looks really good, though. I'm happy.
So, you know how we were complaining about Spider-Man being black?
Whoa. We were not complaining about him being black.
I'm sorry.
I was. No.
We were talking about people complaining about...
There you go.
People
Spider-Man.
complaining, yes.
We are people, though.
But the other argument on that I've been reading a lot is, in which I really don't care and I don't understand, why Wonder Woman's pants or panty issue...
Dude,
why is that an issue?
You saw the image, right?
Yeah.
The guy took the pants off of all the Justice League except for Wonder Woman, and they all just had undies on. It was awesome.
It's just like,
Not
why?
really.
But why is that a
It was
big
funny.
deal? Why is that like a news? Wonder Woman's wearing pants in this issue. She's not wearing pants in this one. You're like, really? Who cares? What?
I don't know.
Why are people making issues about what Wonder Woman's wearing?
I don't know why is the costume like how many times over the past 10 years?
Over like the past year.
Yeah. So
I just find it funny. That's like a headline when you go to like certain comics. Like, if you see Justice League #1 this time, she is wearing, a bikini. You see this one, she's wearing pants. What's the deal? You're like, really? I don't care.
Yeah.
Question of the week is, what Marvel character should be the next Marvel movie franchise, and why? Got some more HeroClix news. We got Street Fighter HeroClix coming out on August 10th. What are your thoughts on this, guys?
That set looks really cool.
It does. It looks way cool.
I don't know. I can't, like I said.
I don't think I'm going to play it. I think I'm just going to collect them and look at them.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Even that works.
That's great looking.
But it's going to feel weird playing it on a map where they start at opposite ends, considering you're used to them being right up next to each other.
Yeah, and you like can't get away from each other.
Right.
So
does the envoy have to be like, round one, fight?
Are their maps must be smaller than you think?
I don't know. I'm guessing
3x4.
Yeah. So it's just gonna be like it's gonna be like 3x4. No.
I know. You said yeah.
Shut up.
I know he won.
He was like, yep, that's it, 3x4.
Yeah, 3x4 square.